Congratulations, graduates. You put in the hours, the late nights, the extra effort, and it paid off. You didn't just finish, you followed through, and that says everything. To the parents, abuelos, tías, and everyone who had your back, we see you and we thank you. This moment is big, but it's just the beginning. Grads, whether you're headed to college, work, or blazing your own trail, do it with pride, con ganas, and never forget where you come from. Congratulations.
Qué orgullo ver hasta dónde han llegado. Estamos emocionadísimos por su futuro. Vayan con pasión a donde la vida los lleve, universidad, trabajo o cualquier otro camino. El mundo necesita personas auténticas, con valores y ganas de hacer la diferencia. Que la integridad y buen carácter siempre sean su guía. Sigan aprendiendo, sigan soñando y nunca olviden quiénes son. Felicidades.
Hello, McAllen ISD graduates, family, employees, and friends. I'm Lizzie Kittleman, and it is my great honor to congratulate you on this significant achievement. This moment in time symbolizes hard work, dedication, collaboration, and creativity. On behalf of the McAllen ISD Board of Trustees, we want to congratulate you on this tremendous milestone. To families and loved ones of the graduates, thank you for trusting your child with us for all these years. To the graduates, your years at McAllen ISD have set the foundation for your next great adventure. We wish you all the best.
Congratulations on your accomplishments. While you have completed your time with McAllen ISD as a student, remember that the opportunity for lifelong learning remains. Mark Twain wrote, "I have never let my schooling interfere with my education." As you begin the next phase of your journey down life's path, I encourage you to remember this. Your primary and secondary schooling is complete, but your education remains wide open. Parents and families, congratulations on the accomplishments of your loved ones. You should take pride in the achievement of your students, and remember that this celebration is as much yours as it is theirs. Best of wishes on your path ahead, and again, congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates. With the support of everybody here at home, your teachers, classmates, and your friends, you did it. So with all the ups and downs, there should be no doubt that you can do hard things. So go out there and live your dreams. And when that doubt does seem to creep into your heart and into your mind, you're going to have a choice. The choice to give in to that doubt or the choice to rise up. And after today, I have no doubt that you are ready. At McAllen ISD, you were built for greatness. So go and get them, and always remember where you came from.
Wow, you made it. Congratulations, graduates. I am so honored and privileged to be able to be here today to see the culmination of all your hard work, sacrifices, and accomplishments. You did this. It wasn't easy, but you worked hard and you persevered. You are just getting started in life, and I wish you the very best. Just know that if you continue to apply yourself and put your mind to it, you can and will accomplish anything. To all the parents, family members, neighbors, friends, community members, educators, teachers, staff that helped the graduates along the way, you should take a bow. They could not have done this without your support. As they say, it takes a village, and we have a pretty incredible village here at MISD. Congratulations again. Today is a great day, and I can't wait to see what you accomplish next.
Congratulations, graduates. Today, you get to walk across the stage and receive your diplomas. At McAllen ISD and on behalf of the board, we are so proud of you. Whether you go to college, a technical school, get a degree, or go into the workforce, go out and do it with pride. At McAllen ISD, we are so proud of you. Congratulations.
I'm Dr. Rene Gutierrez, Superintendent at the McAllen Independent School District. I have the following message for the class of 2025. What an incredible milestone you have reached. You have so much to be proud of. I'm excited what's to come. As you step into your next chapter of your life, whether it's college, career, or whatever your journey takes you, do it with passion. The world needs people like you, our future leaders, who stand for what is right, who uplift others, and who stay true to good values. Let integrity and good character be your compass. Keep learning, keep growing, and never be afraid to dream big. You got everything it takes. Now go show the world what the class of 2025 is made of. Thank you so much. Hola, mi nombre es Dr. René Gutiérrez, Superintendente de Escuelas del Distrito Escolar de McAllen. Tengo un mensaje para los graduados. Primeramente, muchas felicidades. Me emociona mucho ver a dónde los ha llevado su próxima aventura. Alcanzar este hito no ha sido fácil. Como toda gran aventura, va a haber desafíos, va a haber triunfos y momentos que los pusieran a prueba. Pero lo han logrado. Sí, lo han logrado. Ahora el camino por delante es suyo. Salgan y apliquen lo que han aprendido. Y lo más importante, sigan aprendiendo. Nunca se detengan. El crecimiento no termina con un diploma, pero comienza una nueva curiosidad, la persistencia y la valentía de seguir esforzándose. Siempre va a haber nuevas metas que perseguir. Va a haber nuevas metas que alcanzar y nuevas maneras de generar un impacto. En el Distrito Escolar de McAllen estamos muy orgullosos de ustedes y esperamos con ansias el día en que aporten sus talentos, sus experiencias y de liderazgo para enriquecer a esta comunidad y a inspirar a quienes siguen sus pasos. Felicidades de nuevo a todos los graduados. Se han ganado este momento y el futuro los espera. Muchas gracias.
Good afternoon. Thank you for the warm welcome, families. Thank you. My name is Pedro Alvarez. I am the principal of the best high school, McAllen Memorial High School. On behalf of administration, faculty, and staff, we would like to welcome you to the 2025 McAllen Memorial High School commencement exercises. As we celebrate this year's graduates, I ask for former Memorial graduates to please stand and be recognized. Mustangs up, Mustangs up. Let's go, baby. Today's events would not also be possible without the dedication of our teachers, coaches, directors, sponsors, counselors, and administrators. Please stand up, Mustangs up, and be recognized. Thank you for your continued support. Now I would like to formally introduce our Student Council President, Martin Emilio Perez, who will lead our ceremony this afternoon. Martin.
Thank you, Mr. Alvarez. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us as we pay tribute to our great country. We ask that you stand for the presentation of colors and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Today's color guard is composed of Memorial Marine JROTC, and carrying the U.S. flag is Cadet Gunnery Sergeant Carlos Cáceres. Carrying the Marine Corps flag is Cadet Staff Sergeant Rocco Ramirez. The right rifle bearer is Cadet First Lieutenant Timothy Gonzalez, and the left rifle bearer is Cadet Captain Estela Guajardo. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem performed by the members of the Memorial Band. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce our Board of Trustees and our Superintendent of Schools. President Aaron D. Rivera. Vice President Lucia Regalado. Secretary Dr. Elizabeth Kittleman. Trustee Robert Carreron. Trustee Erica de la Garza Lopez. Trustee Roberto Haddad. Trustee Sofia M. Peña. And of course, the Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Rene Gutierrez, Jr. Now, I would like to recognize the principals of the McAllen Memorial High School vertical team. The hard work and dedication of their teachers and staff has contributed to their success. From Jose de Escandon Elementary, Principal Ms. Carla Rodriguez. From Leonelo H. Gonzalez Elementary, Principal Ms. Cristina Hernandez. From Sam Houston Elementary, Principal Ms. Jessica Lowe. From Andrew Jackson Elementary, Principal Ms. Erica Salinas. From Theodore Roosevelt Elementary, Principal Ms. Rachel Montgomery. From Dorothy Brown Middle School, Principal Mr. Manuel Garcia. From Dr. Rodney D. Cathy Middle School, Principal Mr. Miguel A. Herrera. From Lamar Academy, Principal/IB Head of Schools, Ms. Nora Sanchez. From the Instruction and Guidance Center, Principal Mr. Fernando Gutierrez. And from UTRGV McAllen ISD Collegiate Academy, Director Elizabeth Gonzalez. Thank you all for your continued support of the class of 2025. Memorial High School would also like to recognize the following students who will be joining the armed forces. Please stand when your name is called. Axel Cruz, United States Marine Corps. Elismar Rodriguez, United States Navy. Aiden Arthur Stauffer, United States Air Force. Israel Christian Tames, United States Navy. Isaac Carlos Vasquez, United States Air Force. Thank you all for your commitment to serve our great nation. And now, a message from our McAllen ISD School Board President, Aaron D. Rivera.
Thank you. What's going on, Mustang Country? Come on, let's get hyped for these graduates today. Let's give them a round of applause. To all the families, teachers, staff, and of course the class of 2025, it's an honor to be here with you today. I'll be honest, standing here hits a little different. Not too long ago, I was wearing my Columbia blue just like each one of you, waiting on Coach Celso to call my name and walk across this stage. It brings back so many memories, and the one thing I remember from that day was being able to graduate from here saying I was a Mighty Memorial Mustang. Like many of you, I was just trying to figure it out, wondering what came next. So to be up here now, representing the McAllen ISD School Board, let's just say a few of my old teachers would be very, very surprised. But that's exactly the point, because your path doesn't have to look perfect to lead somewhere good. Sometimes the one who take the long way end up with the best view. Don't rush the process, just keep moving. To the families who sacrifice sleep, time, and probably a few gray hairs along the way, this moment is yours too. You showed up every time it counted, and on behalf of all of us, thank you. Now, class of 2025, let's talk about the reason we're all here, you. You made it through online classes, missed milestone, and yes, TikTok getting banned almost every other week. You didn't just survive high school. You survived the world getting flipped upside down. You juggled school, family, work, your mental health, and still found time to post like nothing was wrong. Some of you crushed AP classes. Some of you crushed 2 jobs and helped raise your siblings. Some of you crushed both. Whatever your route, you showed up, and that matters. So whatever's next, college, work, military, a gap year, don't wait for permission. Go build it, go get it, go try. You're more capable than you realize. You're more prepared than you feel. And you've already proven you can handle pressure without folding. So don't just step into the world, shake it up. Build something. Be the one they didn't see coming. And wherever life takes you next, carry yourself like someone who earned this moment, because you did. On behalf of the McAllen ISD School Board, congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Rivera. Good afternoon to all of the memorial's amazing faculty, staff, and teachers. To all of our graduates, parents, siblings, and honored guests. And of course, to McAllen Memorial High School's graduating class of 2025. I stand before you guys honored and extremely nervous to speak on behalf of our student body on such an important day. And before I begin, I want to take a moment to thank the individuals who gave me life and everything I've ever needed to do well in it. Mom, thank you for always making sure that I am thoughtful in everything that I do, and always reminding me that I'm the most handsome boy you've ever seen. Dad, thank you for being such a perfect role model and always reminding me that I have the best looking dad. I also want to thank my 2 older siblings, Danny and Ricky, for leading the way. I wouldn't be half the person I am today if it weren't for the 2 of you. I love you all. Today is a day that represents the commitments, challenges, and memories that we have faced within the last 4 years of high school. But it also marks all of our first days of uncertainty. We're not quite sure which group chats will survive. Shout out Bros Bros and Aloha. We don't know which ones of our favorite teachers we'll ever see again, whether our hallway crush ever knows we exist, or whether some of our paths will ever cross again in the future. But it's important to remember the great times we shared and the memories that our time in high school has given us. Dressing up for Spirit Weeks, celebrating at Friday Night Lights, cheering at chaotic pep rallies, everyone somehow getting sick and missing school the day before Semana Santa. During our time at Memorial, there never really was a dull moment. And although these years have prepared us for so much, there is still no real way of knowing where our next steps lead. So as we take this trip into uncertainty, I want to remind you all of a piece of wisdom that may sound a little bit familiar. To quote the great Celso Gonzalez, "Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours." We heard this phrase almost every morning, even if most of the time we were too busy eating our banana bars to pay attention to anything he was actually saying. But now, as we walk away from high school, I found a new meaning behind the saying, and I'll do my best at presenting my finding in an inspirational way. You see, not too long ago, I was laying in bed, and I came across a TikTok on my For You page. It was a slideshow with pictures of LeBron James with text written on top of each photo. The slides read, "I'm strong because I've been weak. I'm wise because I've been foolish. And I'm fearless because I've been afraid." Now don't ask me why. Maybe it was the inspirational music playing in the background. But somehow, the TikTok gave me a new perspective on Celso's phrase. Growth is a choice. It isn't just about having a good day. It's about how we choose to grow throughout it. It's about choosing to face the hard stuff, to learn from it, and to become better because of it. Class of 2025, as we take our next steps into the unknown, I encourage you guys to remember your weaknesses, remember your mistakes, and to remember your fears. Because those are not signs of failure. They are signs that you are becoming stronger, wiser, and more fearless every single day. I urge you guys to lean into change and know that you'll always have a home on Hackberry. Don't let these last 4 years be the best that it gets. Continue using the lessons that we learned as Mustangs and always allow yourselves to grow. Because just like Celso always reminded us, the choice is yours. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2025. At this time, it is my honor not only to introduce our senior class president, but a great friend of mine who continues to prove how humble and hardworking he really is, Ryan Ezekiel Ozuna.
Howdy. Now that may seem like an odd way to start off a speech. I know that's not really how we greet each other down here in the Valley, but there are 2 reasons behind why I wanted to start off that way. First of all, many of you all know that I come from a family with many loud and proud Aggies. There they are. And that's the way Aggies greet each other. But the second and more important reason has a little story behind it. I actually started off my very first speech to the class of 2025 saying howdy. This was back in 5th grade when I first started running for president at Gonzalez Elementary. Not sure if Principal Hernandez remembers that. Well, I figured that I would start off my very last speech as class president, addressing the entire class of 2025 in the very same way. So let me say it again, and this time I'd like you all to say howdy back. Howdy. My name is Ryan Ozuna, and I have had the honor and privilege of serving as class president throughout our 4 years of schooling within the walls of the prestigious McAllen Memorial High School. Standing here in front of all of you, you think I might be a little nervous, but honestly, I feel very calm. Why? Because day in and day out, we've all shared the same classrooms, learned from the same incredible teachers, walked the same halls, and even faced the same exams at Memorial High School. Not to mention, seen all the incredible faculty and staff smile and support us along yet again each and every day. We all got through this together. But more than that, we've made unforgettable memories. Epic pep rallies, staying up late to make posters and decorate our gym, homecoming parades, putting the float together, the excitement of those crosstown rivalry games. We'd always hoped to come out on top and show our school pride. The loud and proud student sections, providing our fellow students with the energy they need to represent our school in the best way they can. Dancing all night at prom, and soaking in every little moment of our senior year. That's what makes this Mustang moment so special. The fact that we're also here to celebrate all of these memories that joined us on the path to get here. Without a doubt, we have truly left our mark as the class of 2025 at McAllen Memorial High School. I'd like to take this moment to recognize some teachers that have left a strong impact not only in my schooling, but in the majority of y'all's as well. I know all of y'all will recognize these names. Mr. Blaha, Mr. Thompson, Mr. Lopez, Ms. Garza, Mr. Chavez, Ms. Garcia, Mr. Baus, and I can't forget about Mr. Ram, who strengthened my Spanish a little bit. This message I'm going to share with you all next is dedicated to him. El futuro está en nuestras manos. Siempre persigan sus sueños y crean en sí mismos. This is just to mention a few, but I could be here all night naming the many great teachers working hard in the classrooms at Memorial, wanting us to succeed. They are a huge part of what makes being a Mustang so special. Thank you for all of the lessons and memories. Today marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of the next. It's a day to celebrate, to reflect, and to look forward. And as we prepare to take on the world, I want to share a simple story. Imagine two lumberjacks given the same task: chop down a giant tree in 12 hours. One lumberjack swings the axe nonstop, hour after hour for all 12 hours. The other lumberjack swings too, but every hour they stop for 10 minutes. Each of them wanted to chop down as much wood as possible and beat the other. At the end of the day, they gathered and counted all the wood they chopped down. Now obviously the person who nonstop chopped for all 12 hours would have gathered the most wood, right? Well, not in this case. The person who took breaks every 10 minutes ended up gathering the most wood. Now you may ask why that is. Wasn't he being lazy, not dedicated, or getting distracted? Nope, wasn't any of those reasons. It's because during those 10-minute breaks, he had the time to sharpen his blade again. The message, it's not just about how hard or for how long you work. It's about how smart you work. It's about taking a step back at times to reflect, reset, and prepare. Those 10-minute breaks represent rest, self-care, growth, and learning. They are the sharpening moments of life. What if the 10-minute breaks, like the quiet moments, the time spent with the people we love, the laughs with our friends we may not hear again for a while, the walks we take, the tears we cry, are actually what sharpen us. We are all sitting here today because of hard work, but also because someone loved us, someone believed in us, and maybe someone reminded us to slow down and breathe when life felt overwhelming. I challenge you, don't just swing nonstop. Take the time to sharpen. As we enter the next phase, whether that's college, a job, or discovering who we're meant to be, we'll be tempted to go nonstop, to grind, as they say, to measure our worth by how busy we are, or involved, or how loud we are. But here's what I've learned. You don't have to be the loudest voice in the room to matter. You don't have to have it all figured out to be doing okay. You just have to keep showing up. Keep learning, keep being kind. even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. We talk a lot about grades, sports, college, but let's not forget being a good person is still the most underrated achievement. The world is not waiting for you to be perfect. It's just waiting for you to be real. Pause to breathe, to check in with yourself, to learn something new, to enjoy the view along the way, because we don't realize how much we enjoy or truly love something until we don't have that thing anymore. And remember, your normal life, the one that might seem boring or routine now, is somebody else's dream. That bed you sleep in, that meal you had this morning, that friend sitting next to you, don't take them for granted. Take life seriously, but not so seriously that you forget to enjoy it. To laugh, to rest, to fail, to watch the sunset without needing to post on Instagram or Snapchat about it. And especially to say thank you along the way. Thank you, Dad, Mom, and Ariana. Compared to someone else in the world, you're already living a dream. Gratitude is one of the sharpest tools we have. So today, as we stand on the edge of our futures, let's not rush through life like it's a checklist. Take it slow, enjoy it, learn from it. And when you need to, stop, breathe, and sharpen that blade. Once again, here are some skills I learned from Mr. Ram. La clase de 2025 es muy capaz y tiene la habilidad de crear un futuro muy hermoso y feliz. Congratulations, class of 2025, we did it. Let's go out there and live wisely, gratefully, and purposefully. Let's go show the world where we are from. I think y'all remember this chant. Where are we from? Where are we from? Do you like it? Do you like it? Give it to me once. Give it to me twice. Give it to me 3 times. Where are you from? Now it's time for Mr. Prez to sign out. Thank you, God bless, and go Mustangs.
It is an honor to welcome back Mr. Pedro Alvarez Jr., Principal of McAllen Memorial High School, with tonight's Principal's Address.
It's a great day to be a Mustang. Can we recognize all the parents, the guardians? Please stand to be recognized. Let's give your parents a hand for... Parents, please stand. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much for all you do for our students. This school is great because of you, our community, and some of these guys down here in blue. Today is a celebration, one that honors not just the end of your high school journey, but the incredible beginning of something new. And it's with this year's theme of endless possibilities, I witnessed the potential of every student and what they have to offer. During the last 4 years, you contributed to an amazing legacy of Memorial. Your work ethic, determination, and spirit truly exemplifies what a Mustang is. Give yourselves a hand. Each of you stands at the edge of possibility, ready to write the next chapter of your story. You've worked hard, grown wiser, and overcome more than many will ever know. And now it's your turn, it's your time to go out into the world and meet new challenges, new faces, new places. An adventure There's no doubt. I want to remind you of a powerful truth. No one can do for you what you can do for you. Your strength, your voice, and your potential are uniquely yours. Everything you need to succeed is already within you. Your dreams, your determination, and your heart. To achieve your dreams in this life, surround yourself with those who share your values, your vision, and your fire. You don't have to do it alone. Build your circle with care, and no dream is bigger and greater than a Mustang's dream, for sure. You must be determined. You're going to have to battle. It's you versus your excuses. It's easy to be winning when things are going your way, but you must figure out how to win when things aren't going your way. When you feel unmotivated, still get out there. When you're tired, still get out there. When your mind is telling you to give up because it's after hours, the weekend, and no one's around, still get out there and battle. Your determination as a Mustang is unmatched. Do things with heart. Keep your thoughts positive and powerful, because the quality of your life will always reflect the quality of your thoughts. Believe in the good, focus on the possible, expect more for yourself and for the world. Most of all, remember, what truly matters is honor, family, and faith. These are your roots. They remind you of where you came from and guide you as you rise into you, what you're meant to be. Lead with your heart, as a Mustang loves like no other. As you walk out of here today, remember to walk out with main character energy. I have been blessed and honored to be your principal. Your years at Memorial will not be forgotten. And remember one last thing, forever is a long time. That's how long you will be a Mustang, forever. Because once a Mustang, always a Mustang.
Thank you, Mr. Alvarez. It gives me great pleasure to introduce Ms. Fernanda Guerrero Gallegos, salutatorian for the class of 2025, to present the salutatory address.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud family members, and fellow graduates. Today marks a celebration nearly 2 decades in the making, a moment shaped by perseverance and growth. It's a day many of us have long awaited, one that once felt distant and almost unreal. But it is here, and it is a true honor to stand before you as the salutatorian of the class of 2025. Although I may not have shared classrooms with many of you, I know this for certain. Every person sitting here today has overcome challenges the rest of us might never fully understand. Each of us has walked a different path to reach this moment, supported by a network of family, friends, and teachers. And so I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the people who walked alongside me, each shaping the person I am still becoming. To the remarkable teachers, especially those in the IB program, thank you for igniting my curiosity. To my friends, Mara, Lunch, and the side class, thank you for offering laughter and honesty at just the right times. To my godfather, Kurt, you've always been in my corner, and you embody the kind of drive I aspire for. To Bego, our family's proud pusher, thank you for seeing capabilities long before I could. You've been a pillar of strength for our entire family, constantly encouraging us to reach unthinkable goals. To my siblings, Maria Jose and Santi, thank you for teaching me to live with passion and to push farther and harder each time. To my grandparents, Papo and Abby, simply put, you are the most kind-hearted and content people I know. Thank you for being the kind of example I hope to follow. And finally, to the person I owe the world to, my mom, Leticia, a woman that words fail to do justice. What I've learned from you cannot be summarized. You push yourself endlessly for the good of others. And in doing so, you've instilled in me the values that ground who I am. Everything I am stands on the foundation of everything you've given. As our high school chapter comes to a close, there's one idea I'd like to leave you with. Something I came across in The Happiness Advantage by Sean Aker. Aker, a Harvard researcher, challenges the belief that success leads to happiness. His findings suggest the opposite. Happiness fuels success. When our brains are in a more positive state, we become more creative, more productive, and more resilient. This mindset isn't about pretending everything is fine. It's about learning to find meaning even when life is hard. That outlook that doesn't help you endure, it helps you evolve. So as we look ahead to bright opportunities, it's also important to remember, life will test us. It will bring pain without asking for permission. Tragedy, hardship, and loss, none of these are optional. But how we respond is. You get to decide how you show up. Not every day will be easy, but every day is still yours to meet with presence, with humor, with love. Let your motivation come not from pressure or fear, but from curiosity and wonder. Before we rush towards what's next, take a moment. Look around at the people you spent the last 4 years with. Some friendships may stretch across time zones, and others may gently fade with distance. But parting ways doesn't mean you have to part hearts. If someone matters to you, let them know. Keep those connections close, and don't take for granted the rare privilege it is to grow up alongside people who understand where you've been. Say what you need to say now while you still can. Class of 2025, as we step into the vast, unpredictable landscape ahead, whether that's college, trade school, service, or something none of us have imagined yet, remember this. Your mind is not a mirror passively reflecting the world. It is a lens, and you have the power to adjust it. You can choose to see challenges as opportunity. You can choose meaning over monotony. And when the path ahead is unclear, you can choose passion as your compass. Tonight is more than a celebration of achievement. It is a declaration of becoming. Let the person you are today be the foundation, not the peak. Congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you. Now, it is an honor to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2025, someone who I've gotten the privilege to grow alongside with for 10 years, and is truly one of the most dedicated and hardworking individuals I know, Ms. Isabella Brenner, who will present the valedictory address.
Good afternoon and congratulations to the class of 2025. My name is Isabella Brenner, and it is my honor to be representing both McAllen Memorial High School and the International Baccalaureate Program as the valedictorian. This is an extremely momentous part of our journey, one which we have the honor of celebrating together. There are a few individuals I would like to thank, who without them, I would not be here today. To my absolutely incredible family, my dad, my biggest champion, cheerleader, and mentor throughout my life, paving the way for me to succeed. Mi mamá, quien sacrificó su vida para que yo pudiera perseguir mis sueños. And my sister, my greatest inspiration and best friend, who I am blessed to spend the next 3 years with under the Golden Dome. To all of those who were there for me throughout this journey, to my grandmother, Dottie, grandfather James watching from above, my abuelitos, my uncles Chris and Rob, Aunt Jeannie, Tia Claudia, cousin Amelie, and the Simons, my longest friends who are practically family. Without each and every one of you and your endless love and support, none of this would have been possible. To all of my friends, including every one of my incredible Scioli teammates, you are some of my biggest blessings and lights in my life. I could not have asked for better people to be around with these past 4 years. And lastly, to all of my IB teachers and staff, especially a few key individuals, Mr. Braden, Mr. Madrigal, Mr. Gomez, Mr. Reed, Ms. Calvillo, Ms. Guzman, Ms. De Los Santos, Ms. Morse, Ms. Rubio, and Ms. Downey. Each of you illuminated my life in a different way, inspiring me to be a scholar for the rest of my life. Thank you for instilling these values and motivating me to be a better person every day. Ni siquiera sabía que tenía rango. Probablemente era la última. Y ahora, tú eres la primera. I didn't even know what rank was. I was probably last, and now you are first. My mom shared these words with me when she got the official call that I was valedictorian. Although it was supposed to be a surprise, I have never been great at waiting to find things out. So the second I learned that the calls had been made, I kept pestering her about it. With tears of joy, she shared these sentiments with me, causing me to realize that everything I sacrificed served some sort of purpose, that I was able to make my family proud. My mom was born in the United States. However, she first came to this country as a student when she was 18 years old, attending Memorial High School, not knowing the customs, language, or culture of this new world. Despite these challenges, my mom thrived, continuing to put education at the forefront, all while supporting her family. While working a full-time job, she was able to get her high school degree and then attend the University of Texas Pan American, earning both her bachelor's and master's degrees, becoming a teacher and leader of Spanish literacy for nearly 2 decades. Although my mother may not have ever known what her rank was, she will always be first to me, pouring her heart and soul into everything she does and developing a mindset of change towards prosperity in order to build a foundation for me and my sister to triumph. One shout out that I want to give at this time is to the myth, the man, and legend himself, Coach Celso. Her favorite teacher from her lone year at Memorial was Celso Gonzalez, who embraced her with kindness and love. As my golf coach, he has done the same for me, as I know he has for countless other generations of Mustangs. On this earth, we all have the possibility to do incredible things. Despite us having varied talents, with some of us being stellar athletes, incredible artists, or dedicated students, we all have something that makes us uniquely ourselves. We might never understand what our purpose is or feel as though we can never have control over the things around us, but there is one thing that we all share in common: the capacity to change. Change is fundamental to each and every one of our stories. One of my favorite lessons from my past 4 years was that of the allegory of the cave developed by Plato, which emphasizes the importance of evolving one's mindset. 3 captives are chained within a deep cavern, unable to turn their heads, only having the capacity to view a single wall. Behind them burns a fire, which allows them to see the shadows along the wall, believing it to be the sole truth of the world. However, once one of them escapes and leaves the cave, he grows aware of the realities around him, those not encompassed by the shadows. Like the one man who escaped, we all have the capacity to leave our shadows of our past and discover all the beauty lying ahead of us, to take control of our own lives. Although we must leave the comforts and security of our previous life behind, embrace the process of becoming, and continue to seek and explore in order to discover who you truly are. Change can be frightening, not knowing what is to come when you make these sacrifices, yet it is in the unknown, where one seems to know nothing, that they can discover everything. Now that this chapter, filled with tender memories and so much joy, is coming to an end, we all have the opportunity to start something new. We can be the ones who change the narrative, becoming something from nothing. Embrace the present moment and truly live. From the beautiful lyrics of the Beatles' Blackbird, Paul McCartney sings to the blackbird to fly into the light of the dark black night. There is so much that we do not know. Our futures are a dark black night, yet we must each make the decision to fly, even if it means having to endure the most difficult trials and tribulations. Like my mom, all of us have the capacity to do the amazing, to use our God-given gifts and talents, leaning into the darkness as well as the light, to see beyond the unknown, to be the forces for good that we are meant to be. Thank you so much, and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Dr. Gutierrez, would you join me at the podium to certify our students? Dr. Gutierrez and members of the Board of Trustees, I certify that these candidates of 2025 senior class of Memorial High School have completed all of the graduation requirements set forth by the Board of Education for the state of Texas and the Board of Trustees of the McAllen Independent School District, and are now eligible to receive their high school diplomas. And now our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Rene Gutierrez, will declare the candidates for the class of 2025.
Thank you, Mr. Alvarez, and good afternoon, everyone. Before I do the certification of graduates, I'd like to take the time to thank a lot of employees who have a lot to do with the graduation ceremonies that we're having today. McAllen ISD is made up of 3,200 employees, approximately, and everyone plays a role in educating the child, along with the families and friends that are here. And I want to thank departments such as the technology department, and my God, all these students are all technology driven, and we have a state-of-the-art technology department that we provide devices and tablets to our kids. So I want to thank the technology department. I also want to take the time to thank our librarians, as well as our student support services department. And we have many others that are part of our team and part of our family that also assist our teachers in the classroom and provide that support so that our students can get a quality education. We have departments such as bus drivers, custodians, child nutrition, and many others that play a very important role in the education of our students in McAllen ISD. And I want to thank them all, because of all of them, all 3,200 employees is the reason our students are here graduating today. So I want to thank every single employee that is part of the team. But I also want to take the time to thank our families, our parents, and everyone that is here, because we can't do this alone. It takes all of us together, working as a group, as a community, so that our students can get a quality education. Muchas gracias, padres. Muchas gracias, familiares, por ser parte del distrito escolar. Muchas gracias por tener a sus niños en nuestras escuelas. Thank you, parents. Thank you, families, for trusting us to have your child in our school district. Thank you so much. And now, I'm going to do the certification of graduates. And if you would please stand so that I can do the certification. So, class of 2025, please stand for the certification. By the authority vested in me by the McAllen Independent School District, its Board of Trustees, and as Superintendent of Schools, I now declare the candidates who have met all requirements for graduation as set forth by the Board of Education for the state of Texas and the Board of Trustees of the McAllen Independent School District as graduates of Memorial High School, and they're entitled to all the honors and privileges thereto. Por la autoridad que me es dada por el Distrito Escolar Independiente de McAllen, su mesa directiva y como superintendente de escuelas, declaro que los candidatos han cumplido los requerimientos de graduación según los reglamentos del Estado de Texas y la mesa directiva del Distrito Escolar Independiente de McAllen como graduados de la preparatoria de Memorial High School, y se les otorgan todos los honores y privilegios pertenecientes. Congratulations, class of 2025. You may be seated.
"27 students have also met the course requirements and are candidates under the International Baccalaureate Program. In addition, 23 students have met the requirements and are candidates for graduation under the AP Capstone Diploma. At this time, will the first row please stand and approach the platform? Throughout the ceremony, we are proud to recognize the seniors who have earned a place in the top 10% of the graduating class. These distinguished students are listed in the program in honor of their academic achievements. As graduates approach the platform to receive their diplomas, please note that the top 10% have been recognized with special designations. The top 2% are awarded summa cum laude. The next 3% are awarded magna cum laude, and the following 5% are awarded cum laude. These students are also distinguished by wearing their traditional honor stoles as a symbol of their outstanding accomplishments. At this time, Mr. Celso Gonzalez will be announcing the names of the class of 2025 graduates. As each graduate walks across their stage, their name and academic designations will be displayed on the screen.
Good afternoon. Every day we start our announcements this way. Good morning or good afternoon, Memorial. It's Saturday, June 7th. If it's your graduation day, happy graduation day. Let's get this going. Isabella Brenner. Fernanda Guerrero Gallegos. Ryan Esquiel Osuna. Etziel Amir Gonzalez. Cecia Zoe Lopez Villanueva. Amy Biragui. Chloe Isabella Barredo. Diana Daniela Gonzalez. Corbin Tyler Disk. Joseph Daniel Reina. Martín Emilio Pérez. Carly Jocelyn Garcia. Dana Paola Rodriguez. Samantha Anaí Flores. Mariales Mendez Chapa. Alan Aguilar Jr. Brian Aguirre. Destiny Aguirre. Naomi Nicole Aguirre Rios. Diego René Alanis. Fiorella Alejandra Alanis Betancourt. Phoenix Sky Alanis. Juan Ángel Alanis Jr., Brandon Odin Alaman, Lynette Aligre Velasquez, Aliyah Rihanna Alfaro, Miranda Paola Alonso, David Josias Alvarado, Frankie Alvarez, Juliana Valentina Alvarez, Andres Rene Ansaldúa, Taylor Alyssa Ansaldúa, Ivy Arroyo, Daniel Avalos, Daniela Avalos, Mireya Arlette Avalos, Dayani Nicole Avila, Lola Mia Ballesteros, Alfredo Barcenas Jr., Angel Barcenas, Eliana Barraza Santos, Eduardo Rafael Barrera, Abigail Amisadeh Barron, Oscar Alberto Bautista, Carly Jolie Basan, Lee Kong Bell, Bruno Beltran, Madison Taylor Borjas, Lauren Agustin Bosques, Jesus Ernesto Bracho Urdaneta, Dante J. Buenteo, Cristina Victoria Bustamante, Cris Angel Guadalupe Bustos Garza, Antonio Caballero Tagle, Miguel Ángel Cabrera, Yaritza Yamalet Cabrera, Alejandro Cadena, Glenn Edward Callaway Hernandez, Gerardo Antonio Camacho, Ruby Canales Cabrera, Iris Miley Cano, Oscar Cano III, Damian Ricardo Cantu, Julian Antonio Cantu, Darius Nehemiah Capatillo, Leilani Alasei Calvayo Vinas, Daniel Ociel Cárdenas, Yazbek Liseth Cardenas. Michael Eric Carrillo Jr. Ian Carlo Casados. Ava Emery Casas. Brianna Nicole Casas. Dania Lee Casas. Christopher Castillo. Eric Salvador Castillo Laraga. Fernanda Sofia Castillo. Christian Miguel Castro. Faith Heaven Caudillo. Jared Antoine Cedillo. Leonardo Cedillo. Morgan Axel Cedillo. Ella Marie Chacon. Eric Dominic Chavez. Uniqua Scarlett Chavez. Ana Silvia Chow. Guadalupe Cienfuegos. Rodrigo Jose Conde. Nathaniel Phoenix Contreras. Jose Amaury Cordova. Camila Coronado Barrios. Antonio Cortés Jr. Marín Camila Cortés. Jared Cortina. Alberto Alejandro Cruz. Axel Cruz. Luis Angel Cruz. Regina Cruz Sainz. Jonathan Daniel Cuellar. Marcos Evan Cuevas. Ashley Jasmine Davila Mendoza. Madison Emma de la Cruz. Denise de los Santos. María Isabel de los Santos. David Cristóbal Degollado. Julián del Castillo Jr. Isaí Delgado. Dulce María Díaz García. Madeline Sumel Diaz. Stephanie Lauren Diaz. Blake Mitchell Egan. Thomas Cole Eggleston. Yadira Margarita Ellis. Alani Escalante. Jason Lee Escobar. Maximilian Escobedo. Joaquin David Espericueta. David Espinosa Jr. Aiden Jacob Espinosa. Julissa Monique Espinosa. Kayla Gray Espinosa. Kelly Meredith Espinosa. Kevin Hugo Espinosa. Kira Cecilia Esteves Niño. Natalia Estrada Rangel. Harrison Connor Falcon. Sophie Emma Farr. Gabriela Esther Fernandez. Evan Gianluca Figueroa. Corbin Trey Florence. C.J. Flores. Sasha Michelle Flores. Jacqueline Flores Ortega. Carla Shahey Gallardo. Jessica Yasmin Gallardo Cortez. Dariana Jolene Gallegos. Gabriel y Eugenio Galvan. Adrian Christine Garcia. Alana Olivia Garcia. Angie Benny Garcia. Alondra Garcia. Analia Garcia. Ariana Isabel Garcia. Cesar Alejandro Garcia Ochoa. Christina Marie Garcia. Hannah Roxanne Garcia. Isabella Sky Garcia. Jacqueline Aseneth Garcia. Joanna Halani Garcia. Joaquin Alejandro Garcia. Jordan Garcia. Jose Armando Garcia Alfaro. Julian Maximiliano Garcia. Caitlin Elise Garcia. Mia Fernanda Garcia Almaraz. Mia Sofia Garcia. Xiomara Alejandra Garcia. Axel Saúl Ganica Bernal. Adrian Rafael Garza. Alexa Vidal Garza. Jacob Carlos Garza. John Paul Garza. Jose David Garza III. Caden Eugene Garza. Lizette Garza Avila. Victor Roberto Garza II. Vanessa Ann Gibson. Emmanuel Gil. Alexa Fernanda Godoy. Ernesto Gomez. Natalie Gomez. Rene Ricardo Gomez III. Claudia Vianney Gonzalez. Diego Alejandro Gonzalez. Diego Joaquín Gonzalez. Eduardo Jesús González. Ezequiel González. Jeanette Angeline González. Jonah Ezra González. Kimberlyn González. Leila Rose González. Leonardo Asael González Jr. Liliana Araceli González Alvarado. Mia Dayanara González. Natalie Faith González. Noe Gonzalez IV. Rebecca Olivia Gonzalez. Victoria Leanne Gonzalez. Zach Gonzalez. Alicia Renee Gorena. Martin Jeremiah Grimaldo. Eric Guajardo. Mariah Elizabeth Guajardo. Alexa Brianette Guerra de la Rosa. Alexa Lee Guerra. Anthony Rene Guerra. Hannah Marie Guerra. Kayleen Adai Gutierrez. Valeria Isabella Gutierrez. Diego Alejandro Guzman. Jonathan Guzman. Alexandra Marie Hernandez. Ezequiel Hernandez Flores. Gael Antonio Hernandez. Isabella Lorena Hernandez. Marco Antonio Hernandez Jr. Merari Hernandez. Rania Nabil Hernandez Vasquez. Rosbel Alejandro Hernandez. Sebastian Hernandez. Topacia Celeste Hernandez. Vianney Naomi Hernandez. Lisa Karina Herrera Guerrero. Alexis Hinojosa. Desiree Marie Lee Hinojosa. Edgar Enrique Hinojosa. Celia Mariana Hinojosa. Christian Hoffman Campos. Frida Sofia Ipina. Dulce Margarita Izquierdo. Daisy Marie Hassel. Melanie Haraki. Raymond D. Joe. Daniel Jackson Jewell. Andrea Sofia Juarez. Shayla Yitzin Juarez. Axel Josmar Lara. Adrian Galvan. Nicholas Andre Lara. Y Eugenio Lejarza. Madine Jane Lewis. Daniel Limon. Russell Dale Long. Adriana Camila Lopez Rodriguez. Alexandra Rose Lopez. Azul Cristil Lopez Pelcastre. Cecilia Lopez Lopez. Diego Alexis Lopez. Giancarla Lopez. Mark Preston Lopez. Areli Lozano. Mariah Renee Lucio. Christopher Nicholas Luna. Ann Mabadije. Nicholas Alexander Macias. Alejandro Magnon. Isaac Mark Cheaterson. Giovanna Alexa Manrique de Lara. Diego Martín del Campo. Ana Paula Martinez Mideres. Carlos Roberto Martinez. Celeste Suzette Martinez. Christopher Jared Martinez. Damari Sarai Martinez. Jacqueline Isabel Martinez. Kesias Jael Martinez. Maite Martinez. Maximiliano Martinez Rodriguez. Melissa Martinez. Patricio Martinez Rodriguez. Vicente Alejandro Martinez. Evan Michael McGurk. Tyler McIntyre Ramirez. Connor Robert McLeod. Nico Alessandro Mideles. Lydia Anais Medina Anaya. Chloe Nicole Mejia. Julia Lauren Moline. Abraham Esteban Mendoza. Brittany Juliet Mendoza. Jaden Ezequiel Mendoza. Brian Mesa Corona. Jasmine Marie Milan. Esteban Milan Guerrero. Sean Patrick Miller. Joe Henry Miramontes. Aslan David Miranda Pardo. Aldegundo Mondragon Jr. Alex Lee Monroy. Sofia Isabel Montes. Jenny Yadira Montiel Canela. Ana Julia Moreno Peña. Ava Leilani Moreno. Tristan Isaiah Moreno. Daniel Myers. Charlene Napole Segura. Alexa Ari Navarro. Marco Antonio Navarro. Regina Navarro. Emma Leonette Nelson. Amani Constantine Nguma. Cassandra Kellis Nordhausen. Gabriela Nunez Garcia. Jonathan Ariel Núñez. Jose Ocañas III. Jimmy J. Ochoa. Talina Victoria Ochoa. Luis Enrique Olazaran. Tanya Lizeth Olmos Armenta. Blanca Orellana Corral. Jake Russell Orandain. Giovanni Diego Ortega. Anthony Lee Ortegon. Adam Oviedo. Ania Sofia Oviedo Garcia. Jorge Daniel Ollevides. Marcelo Gabriel Pacheco. Armando Jacob Palomo. Daniel Palomo. Eric Palomo. Valeria Palomo Orozco. Mara Sofía Pardo. Nicole Sky Paredes. Ella Brooke Payne. Lacey Nicole Payne. Randy Pedrosa. Jared Percastre. Anthony Caleb Pena. Brandon Trajan Pena. Diego Pena. Geraldo L. Pena. John Enrique Pena. Gloria Felicity Perales. Isaiah Dallas Perales. Pedro Jose Perales. Alexa Regina Perales Lamas. Christian Peralta Fonseca. Ashley Charlene Perez. Marco Antonio Perez Jr. Melanie Beyonce Perez. Nevaeh Rihanna Perez. Priscilla Perez. Trey Son Pham. Jaden Andrea Pinkert. Jordan Andre Pinkert. Leah Rose Plata. Angel Yael Ponce. Alexander Douglas Pope. Tristan David Portales. Emilio Alejandro Presa. Orion David Puente. Juan Remigio Quintanilla Cárdenas. Pamela Quintero. Gabriel Ivan Ramirez. María Paola Ramírez Treviño. Mariana Ramírez Ábalos. Roel Artemio Ramírez. Victoria Adele Ramírez. Adrian José Ramón. Emilio Manuel Ramos. Alexis Marie Reyes. Andrea Reyes. Angelina Maralí Reyes. Juan Alberto Reyes. Rick Anthony Reyna. Camille Elaine Reynolds. José Alberto Rivera Ramírez. Madeline Rivera. Santiago Abraham Rocha Rangel. David Andre Rodriguez. Elismar Rodriguez. Isabella Nicole Rodriguez. Janelle Brenda Rodriguez. Yoxan Axel Rodriguez Munoz. Joshua David Rodriguez. Luis Fernando Rodriguez. Roed Rene Rodriguez. Sofia Rose Rodriguez. Vicente Rodriguez Jr. Audrey Rosales. Jennifer Lizeth Ruano. Andre Sebastian Rubaldino. Jacqueline Alexis Ruelas. Annabella Lizette Reese. Sophia Renee Reese. Marlene Victoria Sainz. Helen Sarai Salas Rangel. Ella Olivia Salazar. Dayela Dasani Salinas. Efraín Rigoberto Salinas. Matthew Ryan Salinas. Mia Salinas. Zachary Adam Salinas. Alasea Ray Sanchez. Alexander Sanchez. Alondra Sanchez. Miguel Ángel Sanchez Jr. Stephanie Ariane Sanchez Soriano. Rihanna Nicole Santa Maria. Emily Nevea Cervantes. Anthony Michael Silva. Ella Grace Silva. Jocelyn Paulette Silva Barbosa. Addison Adriana Soberanis. Diego Solis. Jonathan Matthew Sanchez. Jennifer Guadalupe Santana. Janet Lee Sauceda. Ian Jack Solis. Jessica Scarlett Solis Sepúlveda. Sebastian Imanol Solis. Camila Adamari Soria. Derek Armando Sosa. Edgar Ismael Soto. Jose Francisco Soto Carales. Justin Aaron Soto Mendez. Aiden Arthur Stoffer. Richard Aaron Steele. Gabriel Talamante. Mia Nicole Tamayo. Israel Christian Tamez. Rogelio Tavares III. Roberto Roman Tavera. Madison Avery Thomas. Davian Teneo. Samara Maria Tobar. Mia Aline Torres. San Juanita Torres. Desiree Jen Tosh. Armando Adrian Trevino. Isabella Trevino Strack. Siriana Cecilia Trevino. Meenakshi Hazel Morgan Turlapati. Gustavo Gabriel Uribe. Joseph Daniel Uribe. Adamari Uriostegui. Juan Carlos Uscanda. Anaí Valadez. Martín Isaac Valadez Rico. Ruby Annette Valadez. Noah Yisha Valle. Erica Vasquez Peña. Isaac Carlos Vasquez. Diego Alberto Vasquez Butzman. Watch that hand, folks. Watch that hand. Yeah, I got him here. Genesis Josana Vasquez Miranda. Greta Vasquez Garza. Camila Florence Veal. Madeline Iris Bella. Mason Augustus Bella. Desiree Marie Velasco. Ana Paula Vera Caballero. Jasmine Villanueva. Leo Maximilian Villarreal. Alex Jesus Villaseñor. Camila Villarrutia. Audrey Marie Wolf. Teresa Ruby Zamora. Armando Zavala Martinez. Isabella Ziegler Gomez. Naomi Alejandra Zuniga Moreno, and Max Ramirez Ornelas. Family and friends, it's a great day to be a Mustang.
Test, test, there you go. First and foremost, I want to say again, congratulations, class of 2025. Let's give each other a hand. This year's senior farewell video has been prepared by senior Jonathan Matthew Sanchez.
Class of 2025. 4 years ago, we were told that high school would fly by. We might have just brushed that phrase off at the time, but look at us now. We're here at graduation. But it wasn't just the big things that made high school so memorable. Laughing with your friends, meeting new people, overcoming the struggles, and seeing those cool teachers in the hallways. Not only did our peers make high school special, though, we had administration working hard to make sure that we had a beautiful learning environment. To kick off senior year, we started off with what everybody loves, those Friday night lights. Man, I already know you're gonna make a football edit out of this.
Go round the outside,
Man, those games were super hype. We started off that school year with a bang, but we also ended off the school year with a bang. We had prom, we had a lot of fun.
Party rock! Yeah. Woo! Let's go. Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. Yeah. And we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time.
But graduation isn't the end for us. Our reality to achieving our hopes and dreams starts today. We'll always remember the challenges we overcame, and they'll help us get over the challenges we'll face in the future. We'll also remember all the good times we've had.
But you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want, or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you
We'll always be remembered, never be forgotten, because we're the Mighty Mustangs class of 2025. But for now, it's Mr. Perez signing out.
Vienna waits for you. Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight, tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself.
Class of 2025, these past 4 years have gone by in the blink of an eye. My challenge for you is to reflect on what got you here, the successes you have had, the failures you have learned from, the family and friends that have supported you, and the memories you have made. Class of 2025, please stand. We have received our diplomas and have been recognized as graduates of Memorial High School. Now join us in the turning of our tassels from right to left on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, class of 2025. Now smile and Mustangs up for our class of 2025 selfie. Seniors, at this time, the senior members of the choir have chosen a special choral selection to perform for you titled, For Good.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return.
Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun,
stream that meets the boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. Been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part,
So much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart.
now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend.
Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind of the sea, like a sea dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed for good.
And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blamed me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter
By a wind of the sea, like a sea dropped by a bird in the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better.
And because I knew you,
Because I knew you.
because I knew you,
I have been changed for
The McAllen Memorial High School alma mater will now be played. The alma mater is on the back side of the program.
Graduates, Please take a seat, graduates, thank you. Randy, you want to see what a backflip looks like or what? Let's see it. And no siesta fiesta. All right. You think I'm joking, right? Where's Randy? Randy, I can't see you. Okay. Graduates, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we are grateful to have been a part of your children's lives and have shared this very special moment with all of you. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for. I officially present the McAllen Memorial High School Mighty Mustang Class of 2025.
Graduates, please remain seated. Graduates, as we remain seated, a friendly reminder that you will be dismissed row by row, and you will be exiting down the center aisle, out to the front of the convention center. All students will need to clear the convention center before we allow parents to leave. And a friendly reminder to all of the graduates, and for those wanting to attend tonight, don't forget No Siesta Fiesta check-in is from 10 to 10:45 tonight. You must enter through the west gates by the auditorium. Congratulations, and once again, congratulations to the Mighty Mustang class of 2025.